Hi, this is Greg with California GSP Rescue, and I'm on my way to meet Ellie. The other day she reached out to me because she works at a vet and somebody surrendered a puppy to have them euthanized because they didn't want to pay for the medical. And initially, I'm like, okay, what medical do they need? Is it something major? You know, is it something that's cost prohibitive? The dog had an ear infection. The puppy, not a dog, the puppy had an ear infection. A purebred Doberman Pincher. You're about to meet him. You're going to see. This blew me away. I said, look, we can't take him into the rescue, but I certainly can assist you in getting him to someone that can place him in a forever home. And that's what we did. So I'm going to meet Ellie right now and the puppy, and you're going to get to see him just as soon as I get to see him. What's up, buddy?
Crop them themselves, or if it was a bug that bit him, but basically like all of his ears fell off, so like all this that would be floppy completely fell off. This one is the one that's worse. It fell off. This one is not healing as quickly as this one, but yeah, he looked really bad at first. He had like really bad green discharge. He was like he's still a little flaky, but not as bad. Super flaky. He was really skinny. He's like 3 months and he spent 2 months in a cage.
Wow.
Yeah. They're just tired of dealing with it. They expected his ears to be able to be cropped like a Doberman, and the doctor told him no, like, we're not gonna crop them. If we have to do anything, we're gonna completely amputate the ears. And the owner didn't want to do that, so he either wanted to euthanize him or return him to the breeder, which was gonna euthanize him. And the doctor didn't want to euthanize because he said he would have a good prognosis at life.
So I've been communicating with Dobie Rescue, and they didn't have anybody to meet, and I reached out to a couple people. They had plans as sort of a last minute transport, really couldn't expect too much of anybody. And rescues are always strapped for resources, volunteers. Everybody's got schedules. The volunteers have schedules. The people running the rescues have schedules. They have obligations as well. So it makes it a little bit of a challenge. So I'm on my way to Fillmore to the Dobie Rescue to drop off Dobbie. And Dobbie's chilling in the back. He barked a little bit right when we got gas. So I pulled him out just to make sure he didn't need to go do his business, and apparently didn't. So we got about an hour more to go, and we'll see how it goes.
So this little 14-week-old, I think it said, 14-week-old little baby was purchased from a backyard breeder because legitimate breeders would not let this happen to their puppies. And somebody went and cut his ears themselves. You can see this rounded tip, that's the natural ear tip. So somebody did this to him with no anesthesia, no clean instruments. Somebody did this to him and then left him like that. And you can tell by the lack of hair, they actually tried to tape these to make them stand. Don't do this. If you absolutely insist on cropping your dog's ears, take them to a licensed vet
and have all the aftercare done. It takes several months to get them to stand properly. If you are not committed to that investment, don't do it. Leave their ears normal. They're adorable, they don't cause ear infections, but this, he's gonna need surgery in order to make this better.
So the vet there said he would live a normal life.
Yeah, this won't impact his life. Like, he's not gonna die from this, unless the infection, of course, was worse, but he was treated properly with you guys. The best thing for him would be when he's old enough to have surgery and have things cleaned up so that his ears don't have this extra stuff on it that could become infected or hurt. But you'll be okay now. Yeah, you'll be okay now. I know. Yes, I know. You'll be okay. I promise. I promise. Thank you. Oh yeah, you got cough for sure.
We got the Doberman pup that was being called Dobby to Doberman Rescue, and they're going to take care of him. They're going to give him the care he needs on his ears, and unfortunately, those ears, it looks like, will have to be removed surgically. We did this because it was the right thing to do. And while it took some time, it's something we can't stand and not help. There's a lot of dogs at the shelters, and the reason we put the dogs on this video or on the videos from the shelters is to help find them homes, because we can't take them all, we can't save them all, but if we can focus on one breed, German Shorthair Pointers, and do everything we can to find them homes, that will help us with at least a portion of the kennels being occupied at the shelters. And by sharing the videos and information that we can of other dogs, that will help with the others. But with this particular Doberman, we just couldn't stand by and not do anything. Again, doing what we did only took time. It didn't take any of our resources. We only had the pup for a short amount of time. Our resources and efforts are focused on German Shorthair Pointers, and if you'd like to help us, consider becoming a rescue hero. We'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much.